Safety and risk management is an important part of every Girl Scout event. Risk management allows us to keep girls safe so they can have experiences that develop courage, confidence, and character. A few important things to understand in risk management are extra insurance, high adventure activities, health and safety, medications, security, fire procedures, local emergency and disaster procedures, serious injuries, emergency procedures, natural hazards, and missing, lost, and runaway girls. Any event that includes non-member girls or adults must be covered by extra GSU insurance. Non-members include pixies, siblings, tag-alongs, outside consultants, and parents. When in doubt, purchase extra insurance. When purchasing extra insurance for an event, use Plan 2 of the Extra Insurance Enrollment Form. The Extra Insurance Enrollment Form must be submitted at least 2 weeks prior to the start of the event. There is a $5 minimum charge for extra insurance. You can submit multiple events on one extra insurance enrollment form for a total minimum charge of $5. Be sure to check safety activity checkpoints for each activity you will have at your event. Safety activity checkpoints will outline what you need to do to keep your girls safe during activities, especially those considered high adventure. If you will have a high adventure activity at your event, complete the high adventure activity application. Be sure to complete this application and obtain council staff approval before signing any agreement or release forms. Allow a minimum of 6 weeks for the application process. Every event must have at least one first aider per 200 people. A first aider must have a current first aid and CPR certification. All persons needing first aid should go to the first aider. The first aider is responsible for the medication lockbox, medication logs, and medication distribution. All care given by the first aider must be documented in a health records logbook. All accidents must be documented in the health records logbook and on an accident report form. Every event must have a first aid and bodily fluid cleanup kit. The kit must include basic first aid supplies, a Girl Scouts of Utah emergency card, goggles, a face mask, a gown, disposable latex gloves, a notebook, and a pen. All medications and vitamins must be turned into the designated first aider with a medication log. Medications should be kept in a locked box at all times with access limited to the first aider. Inhalers and EpiPens need to be carried by the girl or adult they belong to at all times. Adult leaders and staff should be notified if there are individuals with these at your event so they can be prepared to assist if needed. Parental consent is required for any medication administered to participants, including cough drops, vitamins, and Tylenol. Adult leaders should develop a security plan for the meeting place and activity area. The security plan should include procedures for determining the number of girls and their whereabouts, keeping all information confidential, and verifying registration for all individuals in activity areas. Teach girls and adults the distress signal to signal they or someone else is in distress and needs help. If they hear the distress signal, they should go towards the signal to offer help. The distress signal is one sound, like the short blow of a whistle, repeated 3 times, followed by a pause, and then repeated again until help arrives. Know the fire evacuation plan for all meeting places. Ensure every girl is aware of the fire plan at the beginning of the event. Inform girls and leaders of where to exit and meet in case of a fire, and have a plan for how all participants will be accounted for. Girl Scout events are held in many different facilities, climates, and terrains that all have potential emergency conditions. To ensure you are prepared for these emergencies, know the potential emergencies and disasters for the location ahead of the event. If an emergency warning is in place ahead of the event, planned activities must be canceled. Establish a shelter-in-place plan and an evacuation plan in case of disaster. Share and post plans at the event for participants. Inform local police, fire, and health services of events with more than 300 girls and adults. The program manual has a sample letter for fire, police, and health services to inform them of large events. In the event of a serious injury, the parent or guardian should be notified first, if possible, before the child is taken to a clinic or hospital. Allow the parent or guardian to pick up the child to take them to medical services themselves if safety and time permits. If an adult leader or staff member is taking the child, girl-adult ratios must be met for the clinic run. Contact GSU as soon as possible so GSU can file a claim for insurance purposes. In the event of a serious accident, emergency, or fatality, give attention to the injured person first. Contact the Girl Scouts of Utah 24-hour emergency service. Refer all media to the council. Do not make your own statements to the media. Do not discuss the incident, place blame, or accept liability. In the event of a fatality or serious injury, always notify 911 first. Retain a responsible person at the scene who can ensure no disturbance of the victim or surroundings is permitted. When you call the GSU emergency number, provide the victim's name, troop number, event title, number you're calling from, and your home phone number. Inform the operator if this is a serious accident or fatality. The operator will relay the information to a member of the council crisis team who will then call you back. There are a variety of natural hazards that event volunteers should be aware of during an event. Event leaders who will have some or all programming in the outdoors should be particularly aware of potential natural hazards. You can learn more about the potential hazards in the program manual. Natural hazards include rabid animals, poisonous plants, wood ticks, poisonous snake bites, insect bites and stings, lakes and streams, adverse weather conditions, rainy weather, lightning, extremely hot weather, and fires. All persons must be accounted for at the beginning of each activity and rest period through a verbal count taken by the event representative. If, during an activity count, it appears a girl has gone missing, follow this procedure. Check the immediate area where the girl was last seen and any toilet facilities she may have gone to. If she is not found, the event representative must be notified. The event representative must then determine the last known whereabouts of the participant and check that area. The event representative will then gather the name, age, description, where last seen, and clothing worn of the missing girl. The event representative will then select a search leader and formulate a plan. At this point, the GSU emergency number should be contacted to begin the crisis management plan. GSU will help the event team with the next steps in the search and determine if search and rescue should be notified. Search parties should carry an emergency pack containing a first aid kit, food, water, and a source of heat. It's important that search parties keep themselves safe and carry a whistle and a flashlight. Once the participant has been found, the event representative will handle the case. For more information on risk management and prevention, visit the current safety activity checkpoints, volunteer essentials, and event program manual.